Hello everyone, it's Crib Neat and welcome to the channel. We trust that everybody's having an awesome day and that you guys are in the best of health because health is everything. In this retirement perspective video, I'm thinking about peace of mind today and what it took me to get peace of mind in my journey, me getting here to Europe once again. As some of you know, you've been following me for a while. I retired in 2019. And I told myself that I was not going to stay in the continent of the United States. Everything was sky high then, and it's double sky high now. And it's only going to get more expensive as the years roll on if we don't get the right person in the office and change some stuff. From health insurance to the cost of living to everything else that you and I dealt with from day to day. So, again, I moved to Dominican Republic. Stayed there for 3.5 years. Some of you are still following the channel from that day. Thank you for still staying with us. But then I felt that I wasn't as safe as I used to feel. So it's time for us to look around to see what our next spot and the next move going to be, because I'm the kind of person, I don't like to sit in one place too long unless it's very, very catchy, very, very golden, and also it's good on my mental health. As a military soldier, I dealt with a lot of stuff in the past. And as it dealt with military, as it relates to moving and being injured, the whole 9 yards, surgeries. And I want a peaceful life in my retirement. I don't have to look around my back. So we moved to Europe. Me and my wife did some research. We looked at the map, found in Portugal. It was in Europe. When she mentioned the word Europe, I was happy because I had never been to Portugal, but I know it was in Europe because I spent 10 years of my life in Germany. I did 2 assignments there. And when I was there, it was peaceful, it was quiet. I didn't even have to lock my door when I went to work in the morning, and I was living on the economy. Even when I got to live on base housing, it was the same thing. Nobody's gonna come in your house because it's peaceful and it's safe. So let's talk about safety right quick. Because right now, if I don't feel safe, it's gonna work on my mental health and cause me to be a person not in my right mind because of my environment. So we discovered that 2.5 years ago that Portugal was the #1 safest country in the world. Now we're at number 5th. As far as the European Union, we're number 5. We're the 7th safest country outside of the European Union. But in the European Union, we're the 5th safest, but outside of that union, we're the 7th safest. So it's a safe place, and it helps you, your mind, it helps your atmosphere. There's not a lot of hustle and bustle in this country, in this area, like it is in the US of A and so many other cities. I'm able to sit back and relax, don't hear all them gunshots, don't hear people race down the street, people doing drifting up down the street, fire truck going down the street, somebody's house burned down, ambulance every 5 minutes. All this will begin to work on your mental health. And when all that going on in the States, now you got to go to your mailbox and see all these bills that you got to fight through your mind and figure out how you're going to pay them all. Because stuff is constantly going up. So this country is a blessing, but I'm going to tell you something. It took us something to get here. Because first of all, we had to leave Dominican Republic, go back to Vegas, go through the process and do the paperwork of preparing to submit our packet to the Portuguese consulate in the city of San Francisco. I had to have an FBI report, okay? Had to have that in the packet. I had to sit and wait for that, got it back. I couldn't even open it because I can't read it. Only person gonna read that is the Portuguese consulate in San Francisco. If I opened it, it'd be non and void. The whole package will go down the drain. We had to be fingerprinted. We had to take some photos. And we had lots of background checks, police reports. Then I found out on top of all of that, the Portuguese consulate, once they got our packet, they had to send some information from our packet to Interpol. And what I'm trying to say is that you cannot have a criminal record And sometimes they won't even let felons in. Because that's why the country is so safe, because they don't allow anybody and everybody just to drop by and say it's all good. So it's a process. It was a process to get here. It wasn't nothing. We just went to bed overnight and woke up and everything was good. So after doing all this paperwork and wait for all the reports to come in, we were all good. They wanted to check. They knew I was in the military here, but they wanted to check to make sure that I was going to be a good citizen. I wasn't going to be a drain on the economy. I was going to have my own income coming in. All these things they need to check before people transition to another country. Everything has got to line up. Then they want you to write why you want to come to the country. And I say, well, hey, but I spent 10 years of my life here. I feel like I'm a part of the landscape. And I told them my military service. And that right there, that letter alone, got me in. And I thank God that I didn't get in any trouble when I was in the military. So I'm going to give you some more information as I come back on our next video, because I don't want to be too long on this video. But I just want to give you a breakdown of what it takes to get from one place to another. And then the process it's going to take. People see me here, and my friends at work always have break room conversations about me. They watch my videos as I travel abroad. And they said, wow, I can't believe he actually did it. Because I told them what I was going to do before I left. And I said, my first stop is going to be Dominican Republic. Then watching all those pictures, I was on the beach, having a good time, enjoying myself. Now I'm here in Portugal. And I'm posting all my travels here. And just a few days from now, I'll be on my way to Madrid. So stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to take you guys, and some of you guys may not never be able to sit in my seat, but you guys that can, do so. And the ones that can, let me lead the way for you. We still have a consultation service to our channel. You reach out and I get to answer your questions, show you how to prepare your packet. Whatever you may need, we're here for you. Okay? So, in the meantime, between the time, always remember that life is to be enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscription, notification, and thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace.